Hey everybody on YouTube, MacGyver Mike 1 here. This is going to be my last video for a long time. Kind of have to take a break from buying vinyl a bit because I'm saving up for a new guitar and stuff like that. Happy Father's Day everybody, if you're enjoying that. Right now I'm playing The Best of Cream in the background, so let's get started. Start the cassette tapes. I rarely get cassette tapes, so I'll just show you what I got. This is Van Halen 2. I don't have the insert for it. It's my dad's a long time ago. Next is REM Automatic for the People. It's on a yellow cassette. Again, no insert. Why not? I'll get into REM. There's a CD. A Clash, From Here to an Eternity. It's a live album. Haven't played this yet, actually. I don't really play my CDs. And this Rolling Stone magazine, The Who, Ultimate Guide, Special Collector's Edition. It's pretty cool. I skim through those once in a while. Now for records. I'm going to go through these quick because there's a big stack here. This is the way I pulled them out of my shelf. Classic rock, psychedelic, heavy metal, hard rock, punk rock, proto-punk. So, Todd Rundgren, A Wizard, A True Star. Got into this guy right here with this record. Really good album. Really dig this one. My aunt gave me this one. I like the whole album. There's no favorite track off here because this guy's a genius. Produced for the New York Dolls, the Badfinger, Meatloaf. He produced for a lot of great artists. He's a great musician, great producer. Really awesome. Great album. So yeah, that's The Wizard of True Star. It's a good one. My aunt gave me that one with a stack of records. Next is, here's another Todd Rundgren one. My mom gave me this one. Todd Rundgren, whatever you pronounce. Herman of a Mean Hollow. It's a good one. Another great album, solid. Late 70s one. Not the original insert, but it's the original pressing. My mom gave me this. It's a cool record. Very good album. Todd Rundgren's awesome. Can't go wrong with this guy. He's a great guitar player, great producer. Produced lots of material. It's Todd Rundgren. The only two albums I have by him. Definitely be hunting down his material. Lou Reed, Transformer. Great album. My favorite Lou Reed album so far. This album's fantastic. It's produced by David Bowie and Mick Ronson. Produced some great stuff. Vicious is on here, Annie's Chest, Walk on the Wild Side, Satellite of Love, New York Telephone Transportation, Goodnight Ladies, I'm So Free. Just amazing album. This is a Best Buy series copy, so this is a late pressing from the late 70s, early 80s, so this is not an original. I would love an original of this, but that's probably going to be costing me a lot of cash, so I'm fine with this copy. The record plays clean, that's great, it's in really good condition. Next album. This is a pretty rare one. It's the first pressing of The Doors' Weird Senses of the Gold Mine. This is an original pressing from '73, whenever this came out. '72. Yeah, very good album. This is my favorite, one of my favorite compilations by The Doors. I love the inner sleeves. It shows the discography at the time. I'm still collecting Doors vinyl. All my Doors records, surprisingly, are all first pressings, which is really funny. Like I said, I'm going to get through this fast because most of my videos are like almost 30 minutes long. I want to edit this quickly and then go to bed because most of the time I stayed up until 12 a.m. at night, and that kind of gave me some fatigue, and my immune system almost crashed from staying up too late a lot, so I got to stop doing that. So I'm going to make shorter videos for that. But great compilation. Has some B-sides and rarities on here. It's cool stuff. I like the end. I really like the rarities in here. Some stuff I never heard before from the greatest hits or anything, so it's pretty cool. I need to hunt down 13 Live at Hollywood Bowl, both the live albums, maybe the post Jim Morrison albums. I'll try to hunt down, especially American Prayer. I'm looking for the debut album, Morrison Hotel, and Soft Parade on vinyl. I have the debut and Soft Parade on CD. I don't have Morrison Hotel in any format. It's a really good album. Pick this one up. I got this for $4. And Donald, I got this for cheap, and I have both records. Not rubbing it in or anything. Just saying. Here's some. We got a stack of Black Sabbath here. I got this for free. Volume 4, which is amazing. I never heard this before. I was going through my dad's records. He said Sabbath Bloody Sabbath's really good, so I took that out, and I found this, and there was like, what about this? He was like, I haven't played this one. It's not mine. I'm like, can I have it? I don't care. Take it. It's a gatefold. I think this is a first pressing, I think. I'm not sure. This is by the point where I don't know if these Warner Brothers albums are first pressings. The ones with the palm tree labels. I know that Van Halen 1, the copy of Van Halen 1 I have is a first pressing because it came up on that label. But yeah, they're in really good shape. Yeah, Under the Sun, including Every Day Comes and Goes. I don't know if that's a first pressing, but this is a really good Black Sabbath album. I love the Black Sabbath albums of Ozzy. It's my favorite heavy metal stuff to listen to. Sabbath is my favorite metal band of choice. Yeah, I love Wheels of Confusion, FX, Supernaut, Snowblind, St. Vitus Dance. Just fantastic. Just great stuff. Early Black Sabbath. The first couple of albums are my favorite. Paranoid debut, Master Reality, Volume 4, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. This one. I got this for $4. Sabotage. That's a good album. Really good album. I really dig this one. I had mixed feelings about it because I know the album covers are really weird. I mean, like, you got Ozzy in a Komodo, and we got Bill Ward in tights, Tony Iommi being Tony Iommi, and like Geezer Butler being Geezer Butler. He's back. I love this album. Hole in the Sky is great. Sympathy of the Universe. It's a little worn back there. I think this is an original pressing. I'm not sure. But it's in great shape. I got this at Square Records in Akron. Great record store. Guy's awesome. Dave is awesome. Shout out to you, Dave. If you watch this video, you might recognize me. Yeah, I also like Megalomnia. That's a good one. The Thrill of It All is good. Just a great album. This might be the last really good Black Sabbath album of Ozzy because I heard Technical Ecstasy or whatever that one was called was terrible, and I heard mixed things about Never Say Die. I will check those out as soon as I find them. I need to get the debut album, those two records. My dad owns Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, so I'm not hunting them down anytime soon. So yeah, that's Sabotage. Great album. Check it out if you haven't heard it. The record's over, and I think my phone's going off. Yeah, my phone's going off. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna be doing some quit half editing, so. Never mind. The record's gonna be over. Throw in some humor there. I've been looking for this album forever. Again, I got this at Square Records. Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. His debut solo album. Easily my favorite Ozzy Osbourne album. This album got me into heavy metal. I'm Paranoid. I had the CDs a long time ago. Love this album. I Don't Know, Crazy Train, D, Suicide Solution, Mr. Crowley, No Bone Movies, Revolution, Mother Earth. Just a fantastic album. This album is fantastic. Love this one. Still hunting down Ozzy albums. I rarely see his solo albums for cheap, so this was cheap. This was $4. It's the first pressing on Jet Records, which is part of CBS at the time. It was the only album I think released on Jet. I think Diary of the Madman was released on CBS, standard CBS pressing. Yeah, I have Bark of the Moon. I'm trying to hunt down Diary of the Madman, the tribute album, EP. My favorite solo stuff is the stuff with Randy Rhoads. It's a shame that he died so young, because he's a fantastic guitar player. I like his stuff with Ozzy better than Quiet Riot. I like Quiet Riot, but not with Randy Rhoads. His stuff is more glammy. I'm not a fan of Quiet Riot, to be honest. Grab this little EP here. Now we're going into the punk rock stuff, which is my genre of choice. NoFX, Surfer. It's one of their EPs. Came out in 2001. Pretty good little EP. It's the first thing I bought by NoFX. So, Fun Things to Fuck is funny. Juicehead. 3 on Speed. New Birthday Song. Just a really funny little thing to play around with. On Speed. So that song's called On Speed. Okay, here's the EP here. It's a fun little thing to play around with. I like this thing. I put it in with my Deep Purple single because I don't have a plastic bag to go with it. Next this is a reissue, and my record just ended. I'll change it a bit. NoFX to White Trash, 2 Heaves and a Bean. Great album by NoFX, one of my favorites by them. If not my favorite so far. I haven't heard all their stuff yet. I like Sold Out, Stick in My Eye, Bob, The Bag, She's Gone, Johnny Appleseed, Warm. Please play this song on the radio. I don't like their cover Straight Edge. It's more, I don't know, I just don't like their cover Straight Edge that much. It's the original insert. Just doesn't sound right. I think Minor Threat did it way better. Since it's on an Epitaph label, like my Rancid and Pennywise record, I like the smell of it. No, it's on the yellow vinyl, which is pretty gnarly. I was surprised I found this. I haven't seen this in public at all, so this is great. I'm still trying to hunt down some punk records. I mean, like, I'm getting some Bad Religion at some point, and because they have a Suffer there, and I really want to pick that up real bad. So yeah, it's NoFX. White Trash, 2 Heaves and a Bean. That's a good one. My favorite track off here is Sticking in My Eye. And I'm going to take care of this record real quick. So put it on everybody. There we go. Got that over with. You guys never seen that. Let's edit it out. Who knows? Here's the Dead Boys. We Have Come For Your Children. This is a Rhino reissue from, I think, from the early 90s. I don't know when this copy came out. This is an really early Rhino pressing. But this is the good Rhino reissues, because nowadays they suck pressing albums. But the only reason why this is the good Rhino one, I'll show you why. Red vinyl. Look for the red vinyl Rhino reissues. These are the good copies. So this is a good album, 3rd generation. I'm gonna pop this on my turntable again after Cream, so looking forward to it. I'm still looking for their first album, Loud and Snotty. Having a hard time finding that one. So yeah, but right now I'm gonna take a break from vinyl because I'm almost up to like 200 I think records. But it's a pretty good album. It's a hardcore punk album, classic punk rock. Here's some proto punk. The New York Dolls debut album, produced by Todd Rundgren. This is fantastic. I love this record. Got this for $10. Looking for this one for a while. My favorites, Looking for a Kiss, Jet Boy, Personality Crisis is good. This is a great album. Love this one. Great debut. Time Mercury. I don't know if this is a reissue or not, but it's still nice to have it. I need to get the second album. I found it for $5 one time. I'll pick it up eventually. I didn't get it because of this one record. I'll show you last. So, a few of you guys on Instagram probably know about it, but I don't care. So, yeah, I did that. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So I'm a little too loud. This album, when I bought the Sabbath records, I bought a copy of the debut album by the Adolescents. It had crack on it, so I returned it, and he said I can. Dave from Square Records said I can swap it with another record, another album. So I got the Doors album because I wanted to get that. It was a collector's item. So I picked this one because, well, there was Nine Inch Nails' debut album. I wanted to get that, and the Television's Marquee Moon. Didn't get that. I'll get that some other time, but this album I wanted to get so bad. MC5 Back in the USA, their second album. Love this album. I had mixed feelings about it at first because I heard it was pretty bad, but when I popped it in, it's awesome. It's really good. It's produced by Jon Landau, who you may know who he was the producer for most of Bruce Springsteen's albums, like Born to Run. But a really good album. I really like this album a lot, actually. My favorites off here: Tonight, Teenage Lust, Looking at You, High School, The American Ruse, The Human Being a Lawnmower, Back in the USA, their cover of Chuck Berry's song. Just a great album. And the song Shakin' Street. I think Fred Sonic Smith sings on that one. I'm not sure. Let me look. Yeah, he sings it. This is a fantastic album. Just really underrated. Nope, not as good as Kick Out the Jams. Nothing will ever beat Kick Out the Jams, but this album's still good. This is not an Atlantic pressing. That's way too much money, guys. This is the reissue that came out last year for Men with Beards pressing. It plays great. It plays flawless. No skipping, no nothing. I don't really buy reissues, but why not? Just a little speck on it. But great album. I'm going to try to hunt down High Times, but that album is hard to find. I see copies of that on Amazon for $110. I'm not spending that much on an MC5 record, even though I love this band. Someday I'll get High Times, because I know Sister Anne's on that, and that song's really good. Someday I'll get High Times, but right now I'm fine with Kick Out the Jams and some Back in the USA. Just great album. Great stuff. The MC5. Great proto band. I kind of have a resemblance of Fred Sonic Smith. Come on, here. It's Fred. Yeah. I don't know. Wait until my hair gets longer, you might see a resemblance. Alright, these last two records, I'm pleased to grab these. I wanted to find the older pressings of them, but I said screw it, I'll get the reissues. Stooges Funhouse. Great album. Love the Stooges. They're my favorite proto-punk band. Okay, never mind, this is 19 minutes long. Well, I'm going to be editing some stuff out, so it'll be shorter. But great album, man. It's so good. My favorites off here: Down on the Street, Loose, TVI, Dirt, 1970, and Funhouse. I like pretty much the whole album as a whole. I made a mixtape with some Stooges songs and some MC5, and there's some great songs off here. This is the Rhino reissue. This plays good, unlike most of the Ramones reissues I own by Rhino, the newer ones. This plays alright. Great album. I love this album. If I had to pick a favorite track off here, it'd be Down by the Street. I love that song. And Iggy sounds insane on this record. He's like, ah! Oh my god, he's gonna kill someone. Yeah, that's Funhouse. Really damn good album. Not my favorite by them, but it's really good. Their first three albums, all flawless. I never heard The Weirdness or Ready to Die. I can't find those on vinyl right now because I heard they were pretty bad albums. I'll still get them because I'm a fan. My favorite Stooges album is Raw Power, man. I listened to the first album, kind of got into them, but not much. But when I heard this album, it was easier to swallow. This really made me a huge Stooges fan, this album, Raw Power. I wanted to find an old pressing of this, But every time I see this reissue, it was like, okay, it was like up here. I was walking, and I'm like, oh man, Icky's mesmerizing me. I'm like, hey man, can you get this for me? So I bought it. It was $28 because this is the new reissue. Record store hit, I think. No, it has the David Bowie and Iggy Pop mixes in there, so that's why it's really expensive. But great album. This is my favorite Stooges album. If I recommend any Stooges album to start with Raw Power. It's easiest to swallow with. So easy for the ears at first, but then get into the first two albums. This is straight up punk. This really molded punk rock because this album's great. I love this one. I play this all the time. Made the mixtape. Search and Destroy is my favorite song off here. I love Give Me Danger, the title track. Shake Appeal's good too. Yeah, I got this, and then I got Funhouse like a couple days later, so I just wanted to complete the collection. I own the first album on a picture disc. I'm trying to find another copy of it so I can hang on my wall or something, because that picture disc is a really good copy, and I don't really want to overplay that. And I have the album on my iPod, but not the other two. Here is the little booklet. Came with the record, the album there. James Williamson's a fantastic guitarist. Really dig his sound. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. A lot of stuff here. Gonna be taking a break from vinyl for a while. I'll buy a couple things, but this has been costing me way too much money. So I'm going to be taking a break from the VC, and the fact I've been having personal problems. I'm trying to start a band, stupid stuff with the VC member, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So yeah, and it's getting dark now, so I'm going to stop it here. So peace, everybody.